Hey, Starbucks? Starbucks, listen to me. You're making everyone hate you. Out of all the valid reasons to complain about Starbucks, like the continually rising prices, the long wait time, the understaffing and overworking of employees, and the questionable company ethics, the one thing I couldn't find a single person complaining about before today was what color a worker's shirt is? No, because seriously, have you ever in your entire life walked into a Starbucks or even any restaurant for that matter, and had a problem with the worker's shirt? Now, if the shirt was political or said something offensive or depicted something violent or grotesque, then duh, of course that shouldn't be allowed, but nobody's doing that. Hey mom, I'm back from getting coffee with my friends. Oh yeah, did you have fun, sweetie? How was it? Well, the line to the register was pretty long, and my coffee ended up being kinda cold, and it was actually a little bit more expensive than I was prepared for it to be. Aw man, that stinks. I'm sorry about that, daughter. Psh, no, all of that was fine. Don't even worry about it. But do you know what really bothered me? The single thing that really just pissed me off. What was it? One of the girls serving me coffee was wearing beige. Yeah, that conversation never happened in the history of the entire universe. Not a single person is out here upset over the color of a worker's clothes. But instead of focusing on any of the actual issues Starbucks is currently facing, Starbucks' new CEO, Brian Niccol, is deciding to crack down on individuality and self-expression of his employees.
A one, two, three.
Now, look how happy and excited this girl is to express herself at her job. She is proud of her position as a Starbucks partner, and she seems like she can look forward to work every day because choosing cute outfits makes her feel confident in herself. And now, look at the dress code. Yeah, but before we go any further, let's hear things from Starbucks' side. We'll give it a fair chance to try and explain itself. They released this statement titled, Updating Our Dress Code for a More Consistent Coffee House Experience. Right off the bat, coffee house experience? Starbucks ain't no damn coffee house. Y'all own thousands of locations all over the world, have drive-thrus at every location, and microwave your pastries before serving them. Starbucks is not a coffee house. And even if it was, forcing everyone to conform to pointless dress code like this would make it less like a real coffee house.
What are you, stupid?
Wouldn't a true small business like that just let their workers wear whatever they wanted as long as it's not offensive? But anyways, our partners are the face of our brand, and our iconic green apron has always been a special part of what makes us unique. Since 1987, the green apron has been a symbol for Starbucks Coffee Company, representing the hundreds of thousands of retail partners in North America who connect with customers every day. That's why, starting May 12th, we're evolving our dress code in all stores to focus on simplified color options that allow our iconic green apron to shine and create a sense of familiarity for our customers, no matter which store they visit across North America. The more defined color palette includes any solid black short and long sleeve crew neck, collared, or buttoned up shirts in any shade of khaki, black, or blue denim bottoms. We're also making a new line of company branded t-shirts available to partners, who will receive 2 at no cost, including partner network options. By updating our dress code, we can deliver a more consistent coffee house experience that will also bring simpler and clearer guidance to our partners, which means they can focus on what matters most, crafting great beverages and fostering connections with customers.
I don't know, that sounds like a lot of bullshit.
Okay, but that last paragraph is actually so hilarious. The updated dress code will bring a clearer guidance to partners so that they can focus on what matters most. That is the most out of touch sentence I've ever heard in my entire life. No partner is out here being distracted by the color of their shirt during work. No partner who actually needs guidance is going to get any from a new dress code. Okay, but up to this point, I would say it's reasonable to think that maybe this dress code is a little silly, a little pointless, and it doesn't really solve any problems for the company, but maybe it just isn't a huge deal. If this was all the dress code was, wear black and khakis or blue jeans, then I wouldn't be making this video right now. Because even though I think all of this dress code is pretty unnecessary, it's not my company, and I'm not the one in charge here. But that's not my big problem with this change here. The real meat of this story here is that Starbucks is banning their own branded t-shirts.
It's not about having to wear a uniform. It's about not being able to wear the shirts that you had us buy from you for work. There are a bunch of Starbucks shirts, not random shirts that could have something offensive, could have something someone don't like. It's Starbucks shirts that they made for only Starbucks partners to buy. You have to put in your partner numbers. You have to put in your employee numbers to get onto this website to purchase these shirts. And now you're saying we cannot wear them if they aren't black. And not even all the black ones. There are 17 shirts from their website that are now approved to wear, which is the different partner networks. Like, I'm in 2 partner networks. I'm in the Black Partners Network and the Disability Advocacy Network. If it is a network shirt, you're allowed to wear, or if it's a core Starbucks shirt, you're allowed to wear it. But my Lavender Craze sweatshirt, I cannot wear it. My Burgundy ASU sweatshirt, I cannot wear it. My Green Siren t-shirt, I cannot wear it. And that is not fair, because you're not going to give me back my $80 for the shirts that I bought for work. It's not like I'm just going to wear these outfits outside for fun. I'm going to the club, I'm going to wear my Starbucks ASU sweatshirt. No, that's stupid. It's not fair to single out the hundreds of shirts that you guys have and say that we can only wear 17 of them. That's not right, and that's not fair.
Starbucks. Let me get this straight. You released hundreds of shirts available only for employees to buy, encouraged your partners to buy these shirts, and sold these shirts to your partners and took their hard-earned money from them. And then, out of the blue, you ban them from wearing their company t-shirts that they bought from you to their jobs. When that was the whole reason they bought these shirts in the first place? No, because why wouldn't they just make it to where you're only allowed to either wear Coffee Gear merch or a plain black t-shirt? Especially because when new shirts get released from Starbucks themselves, they come in many different colors. Why allow partners to accumulate wardrobes of Coffee Gear for work clothes and then change the dress code so drastically? Exactly my question here. Why ban your own t-shirt, Starbucks? What were you thinking?
This is kind of stupid.
Starbucks easily could have made everyone happy here by only allowing plain black t-shirts and their own merch. It's not like these shirts were available to the public and partners just so happened to buy a few. No, these shirts were sold explicitly to workers at Starbucks, and now this new dress code is betraying them. Can you think of any other company that bans people from wearing their own t-shirts that they sold them? That would be like walking into a Taylor Swift concert and then being turned away at the door for wearing a Taylor Swift concert t-shirt. That would be like showing up to a pride parade and then being told to leave because your bag has a rainbow on it. That would be like going to see the Barbie movie in theaters, but being banned for wearing pink. And it's not like Starbucks is offering to refund all their partners for the shirts they bought over the years, or at the very least provide their employees with a new wardrobe they can wear instead. But no.
Of course not.
Instead, they want to give them 2 plain black t-shirts. 2. So your employee, John, who's worked at Starbucks for 5 days a week, is supposed to be fine wearing 2 shirts for that whole week? What if John only does his laundry every 2 weeks? He's supposed to be fine with his 2 shirts lasting 2 whole weeks? Absurd.
That's crazy.
And Starbucks made this change assuming that black t-shirts, jeans, and khakis are plentiful and that all people have them. But honestly, I probably don't have more than 1 or maybe 2 plain black t-shirts without any designs on them. If we aren't counting black shirts with stripes, brand logos, concert t-shirts, bleached tie-dyed, or shirts with words on them, then plain black t-shirts aren't really that common. This change is completely useless in my opinion. And the only thing this dress code will do is make employees even less content with their jobs. Banning employees from wearing Starbucks merch isn't going to foster connections with communities. It's just going to make everyone involved in the process unhappy. It's going to make Starbucks feel even more inhospitable and greedy. Because that's all I see this dress code as. Wildly out of touch and just plain greedy. I mean, think about it for a second. Foster connections with communities, but you're not allowing your employees to show pride in the place that they work by wearing your merch, you're just shutting them down like that. That doesn't foster community. Yeah, wildly out of touch and greedy. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm brand new to YouTube, so it really does help me out. But hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.